30 minutes news presentation about Liberia and the rest of our one world. Today is Thursday, July 20th, 2023. My name is Titi Gibro with this afternoon's presentation. Top stories this afternoon: Foreign Ministry releases calendar of events ahead of Liberia's 176th Independence Day celebration.
July 26, 2023 at 7:45 a.m. will be a roundup and review of troops by the President, Honorable Chief Zazan Kawan, will deliver the oration.
Liberian government authorities hold talks with aggrieved health workers amid ongoing strike in the southeast.
We made sure that the leadership of the Southeastern Association was able to come to town. I think they're all in Monrovia today.
John F. Kennedy Medical Center authorities report massive progress in restoring basic services at the state-run facility.
In terms of where we need to go, I would say maybe around 40% and still have 60% a long way to still go.
And away from Liberia, additional 1 million people facing hunger in Burkina Faso. Also coming up is an ELBC commentary titled President Weah's Caveat to Liberians Against Electing Failed Political Elites Must Be Healed. Sports. The news in French, a report after this weather and foreign developments are all packaged. Zokwe Beslokone first sets the pace with a bulletin of news.
The Liberian government has released the official calendar leading to the country's 176 Independence Day celebrations. Foreign Minister D. Maxwell Kimaya said the event will begin with the Golden Image Awards on Thursday. According to him, there is also a Thanksgiving and intercessory prayer at Black Gina Mosque on Friday to seek the face of God for his numerous blessings upon the country. He said as part of the celebrations, President George Weah will dedicate the Claratown Sports Park to ensure citizens get equal access to developments.
On Friday, July 21, 2023, which is tomorrow, at 12 o'clock noon, the country will have Thanksgiving and intercessory prayer at the Black Gina Mosque in Jacobtown. Following the Thanksgiving and intercessory prayer, His Excellency President Dr. Weah and his cabinet and other officials and Liberians in general will proceed to Claratown for the dedication of the Claratown Survivors Sports Park.
Minister Kimaya told Mekat Press Briefing Thursday that following the dedication, the Liberian leader will confer honors on deserving personalities for their selfless contributions to the country. Meanwhile, Minister Kimaya has named the chairman of the National Council of Chiefs and Elders of Liberia, Chief Zazan Kawa, as the 176th Independence Day orator. He expressed optimism that Chief Kawa's message will help Liberians sustain the country's existing peace ahead of the October 10 presidential and legislative elections. Government and the leadership of aggrieved health workers under the banner Southeastern Health Workers Network are holding dialogue to address their plights. The meeting taking place at the Ministry of Health is being attended by authorities from the Ministry of Finance, Civil Service, and heads of various health worker associations. Deputy Health Minister for Administration Noel Howard told ELBC on Thursday that the Health Ministry had invited the leadership of the aggrieved health workers to find a lasting solution to their concerns.
We made sure that the leadership of the Southeastern Association was able to come to town. I think they're all in Monrovia today. So we'll get around the table and go back to the drawing board to look at what these specific issues that they're.
Minister Howard stated that through government's efforts, the salaries of over 800 health workers across the country have been increased. The Deputy Health Minister wondered why the aggrieved health workers in the Southeast would resort to strike action when government has always shown effort towards addressing their plights. Meanwhile, a strike action threatened by the Southeastern Health Workers Network has been strongly condemned by 3 health workers associations. They are the Liberia Nurses Association, Liberia National Physician Assistants Association, and the Liberia Association of Medical Laboratory Technologists. Speaking in an ELBC interview Thursday, the president of the Liberia Nurses Association, Benjamin Swami, said the strike action was a misrepresentation of the medical profession.
Come, let everybody dialogue. As we are already been engaging, let all of us engage in the process. Let all of us not allow politicians to use us, as we are not for CDC, we are not for UP, we are not for ANC, neither are we for any political party.
Mr. Swami urged his colleagues to abandon the strike action and seek the path of dialogue in the interest of the entire health workforce. Also speaking, the president of the Liberia National Physician Assistants Association, Theophilus Faya, urged the government to include the national leaderships of health workers in future dialogues with sectional groups. The John F. Kennedy Medical Center is said to have made some significant strides in restoring basic services that were previously in decline. JFK Chief Administrator Dr. Jerry Brown has rated the progress level at 40% since taking over the leadership of the state-run university, that's the state-run medical facility. Dr. Brown credited President George Weah for the level of improvement which derives from his administration's increased support to the hospital.
The environment was not even conducive for the patient themselves. As a result, we had to do a quick rehabilitation of the entire center. We now have doctors attending to patients 24/7, unlike the past. So we think that's a significant impact we've made to the society.
The JFK Chief Administrator spoke Wednesday on ELBC nighttime program Open Conversation. Meanwhile, JFK Memorial Hospital Chief Administrator Dr. Jerry Brown is calling for increased financial support to the medical center. And the West African Power Pool, WAPP, has disclosed government that's permanent synchronization of the power grids of 12 West African countries. The countries, according to a dispatch, are Liberia, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Gambia, Ghana, and Guinea. The synchronization is a major milestone in efforts to interconnect power transmission networks of ECOWAS states and create a unified regional electricity market. It means the power grids of the 12 countries will operate under the supervision of the WAPP Information and Coordination Center and the National Control Centers of these countries.
Best Look on and returns a little later with our foreign development and weather report. One of our top stories this afternoon, John F. Kennedy Medical Center authorities report massive progress in restoring basic services at the state-run facility. To this story now, all is now set for Liberia's 176th Independence Day celebrations. As part of the celebrations, government has lined up several programs that will involve the conferral of national honors by President George Weah and the dedication of the Claratown Sports Park. Liberia's Foreign Minister D. Maxwell Kimaya gave a full rundown of the July 26 program at MICAT's regular press briefing.